That is nervous.
Okay, we're gonna get started tonight. Welcome everybody to the work session. We're gonna start off first with reorganize and resolutions of appointments, authorizations, and designations for 2025. So everybody get a chance to look. There wasn't too many changes. Did I give it to you?
No. But I looked through it today.
I have it. It's in the
Backwards.
what's that?
It's backwards.
Oh, I don't know. It's not in order. But most of it's all printed up there.
So if everybody on the board get to look at it and have any questions.
You want the this would be yeah.
No. Number one, we're gonna stick with the same lawyer group. The signers will be myself, and this year will be Peter. Town appointment of the engineer is Paggi, Larry Paggi staying the same, our accountant staying the same, Robert Schultz. The town board appoints zoning board attorney Stephen Mogul. The planning board attorney will be Jacobitz Kubitz. Town supervisor, deputy supervisor will be Peter Goodman this year. And then planning board chair will be Lori Green. Planning board chair will be for the zone. His assistant will be Alex Goodman. Zoning board chair will be Matthew Moriel. And then town historian will be Verdana Lawrence. Karen Barkley will be records management and town registered vital statistics. And then deputy town register will be Abigail Denbeck. The town authorizes that. So pretty much everything stayed the same, except the deputies will be, this year it will be Peter instead of John. Peter's around a lot more during the day to help out, and John's work is pretty busy. So that's one of the reasons. Anybody else have any questions about, oh, Tyler, you had a question about the bank, right?
So we list all our banks. And this is more of a legal question.
Sure.
Does New York Class F be listed as like a bank for us? Because we can technically, I think, write checks from. Not that we ever do. I believe we transfer it back to Jeff Bank to write on.
Yeah, I mean, New York Class is sort of like a sweep in, sweep out thing. So I don't know if it's necessary. I mean, I know it's an approved depository for town funds, but I don't. Everybody uses it, so I would say it's permissible. I'm curious now myself. I'm just gonna,
because actually last year, I think Ben told us we didn't have to. Because we have the other ones that we write checks out of Jeff Bank and Catskill.
yeah, no, it's it's really more of an investment device than it is a bank per se. So I mean, the town has the authority under the finance law to make investments, but I'm not sure if it, because there's different rules with respect to banks. Like the bank has, for a town, the bank has to be within the county. Where for, if you're going to put money in an investment device, it's not the same. So it's a permissible investment. I just don't think it's necessarily gonna be characterized as a bank per se. And then the other thing is that any investment that the town makes has to be supported by additional collateral over and above, like FDIC insurance and.
Which goes to Jeff.
Right.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions on any appointments? And any of the audience, I did make some copies up there. I don't know if I made a lot, but there's should be still some up there. And all this will be, after approved tonight, will be on the website tomorrow. All right, next, budget modifications. At the end of the year, it's quite a bit of stuff on there. Everybody have any questions? All right, next, the data breach notification policy. This is a policy that's kind of new to us. So we sent it out to everybody, if everybody got a chance to look at it. So it just protects us another way for fraud and everything else through our websites and stuff like that.
So reading that, Mike, I understand that the state requires us to have that in place now.
Yes, yep. So Ben looked over the whole thing. Everything's good to go on the policy. And then last is the Humane Society of Port Jervis and Deer Park Agreement, which we do every beginning of the year. So, no question?
Can I step back to the data breach notification policy?
Sure.
Where are we notifying people? Is that on our website?
Yes, it will be on our website. Yep. All right, if nobody has any more questions, we'll start the business meeting. You got one, okay?
Number two, about the banks.
Yes.
It says,
Yeah, I said that at the beginning. It would be Peter this year. Yep. All right. All right, we'll start the business meeting with call the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Start out with 3 minutes each individual for anything on the workshop session. Go ahead, Lori.
Just the technical point, because this didn't have Appendix A, but Alex was due to be renewed for another
Yes.
7. So is that part of this?
No, actually, we'll do that at the next meeting.
Okay,
We'll appoint all the guys and then all the alternates too.
okay, thanks.
All right.
Thank you all. I don't know if you've officially voted yet. I love working for this town. We have a lot of good people. And I just thank you for the opportunity to keep on being of service.
Thank you. Anybody else having anything? No? Brittany, you have anybody online?
I do not.
Okay, thank you. All right, right on to the Highway Superintendent report.
Good evening, everybody. Just a couple quick notes. The department continues to mitigate winter weather. We've had 4 overtime callouts for snow so far this year alone, one being where every employee had to come in to help out. Between storms, we've been making repairs to equipment and making sure the truck's ready for the next storm. And besides all that, we've still been dealing with a lot of tree debris because when it's not snowing, it's windy, very windy. Lastly, we did take possession of the Chevy 6500 Top Kick. That's in the shop now getting lettered. It'll get radios put in on Monday. It is registered and insured. So if we get something this weekend, it will be usable. And the last thing is that the Western Star should be here by next week. They're actually working on the registration paperwork right now. So that's all. Thank you.
Thanks, Tom. All right, supervisor report. I only have a couple things. First, there's a rabies clinic that's going to be at the Bloomingburg Firehouse. It's going to be on January 16th between 6 and 7:30. It's free. So if your dog or cat needs, and it says also ferrets, if any of them needs rabies shots, bring them down and they'll take care of them for free at the Bloomingburg Firehouse on January 16th, 2025 at 6 to 7:30. Okay.
PM, 6 PM.
6 p.m. Yep. Ain't gonna be 6 a.m. Yeah. Yep.
The ferrets are 6 a.m.
Well, what happened is we had that incident. Yeah, we had that incident in Bloomingburg where it was a rabies found a rabid raccoon. So then the county put this together. It's the Sullivan County Department of Public Health that's doing it. So next, just talk about the dog control officer. We sent it out this morning. We lost our part-timer, and Vicky has searched high and low for another person. She found somebody the other day, had to fill out application. Gave us all her resume and stuff like that. So I sent that out to everybody this morning. Hopefully everybody got to see it, but we're going to try and get this done. If we can't decide today, if everybody wants to maybe research it a little bit or has anything to say about it, hopefully by the weekend, you guys can give me an answer if you guys want to research it a little bit.
Has anybody met with her to interview or?
Just Vicky. So, I haven't met with her. So, like I said, it's just a part-time position. Vicky needs to help. She never gets really any time to take off. So, you guys look at it. And like I said, if you want, just email me by the end of the week and we'll get this straightened out and make sure you're okay with her if you want to research her. So, actually you have the name, right, Tyler? What's the name?
I got it.
Giblin, right? Jessica Giblins. Yeah. So she is a local person. People in the town hall know her, gave her a good recommendation. So, and then the only other thing I got is we finished the year with $406,000 in New York class. So, pretty good year for that, and hopefully the rates stay up and we'll have another good year with it. So as of right now, the rates are still like 4.52. So it's pretty good rates still. And that's it. That's all I had for my supervisor's report tonight. All right, we'll start with ratification of the 2024 abstract number 27. That was right before Christmas. For $35,019.01. Can I get a motion?
Make a motion to approve abstract number 27.
Second.
Motion by Peter, second by John Roofer. All in favor?
Aye.
Next is a 2024 abstract number 28 for $95,583.85. Motion by Gary. Second by Matt. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. And then the beginning of the year, abstract number 1, 2025 abstract number 1, $125,409.92.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Peter. Second by Gary. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Next, the financial reports. Everybody get a chance to look at them? All right. End of the year, they should be pretty much all used up, but can a motion to accept the financial reports? Motion by Tyler. Second by Matt. All in favor?
Aye.
Next, approve the minutes of 12/17/24. Motion by Matt. Second by Peter. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, off to resolutions. resolution for appointments, authorizations, and designations for 2025. Can I get a motion?
Motion to approve the reorg as presented in our 3-page proposal.
Motion by John, second by Tyler. All in favor?
Aye.
Approve the budget modifications. Motion by Gary. Second by Tyler. All in favor?
Aye.
Approve the data breach notification policy. Sent down from the state.
Second.
Motion by Peter, second by John Roofer. All in favor?
Aye.
Approve agreement with Humane Society of Port Jervis and Deer Park. Motion by Gary. Second by Tyler. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Committee reports. We got a couple. You want to go first, people?
First, we did November already. From the assessor's office. For December 2024, there was a total of 77 deeds received. 73 of those were in town and 4 of them in the village of Wirtsboro. The department processed 17 address changes, 11 in the town and 6 in the village of Bloomingburg. One permit process for valuation and non-value in the village of Bloomingburg. There were 36 exemptions received, 5 aged, 6 aged renewal. Forestry exemptions are 16, agricultural for 2, agricultural renewals were 6, and 1 enhanced star exemption. Sincerely, respectfully from Michelle, from our assessor.
Okay. Matt, you got one too?
Peak report.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, from Jackie Broder, the Meek report for January 7th. Meek numbers in November and December, we served 484 visitors, a 12% decrease in people served from last year. This was in part due to the center having to be closed while the director was away for a conference and away for the holidays. Director Jackie Broder was invited to attend the American Geophysical Union Conference in Washington, D.C. in December. This is the largest conference of its kind with an attendance of 31,000 scientists from around the world this year. She presented on Meek being a vital hub, bringing local not-for-profit organizations together to support each other in their causes, specifically protecting our local water sources. To further this effort, she and Friends of the Meek will be pursuing funds to create a working lab at Meek. The goal is to contribute to bring academic and citizen scientists together to monitor our local waters. This is an innovative concept as historically these two groups haven't worked together. The lab will also educate future scientists from our local schools, giving them hands-on experience. This will also facilitate Meek becoming an off-location classroom for local colleges. That sounds exciting. Upcoming programs include new series, Nature Book Club, Braiding Sweetgrass, Friday, January 10th, the 24th, February 7th, the 21st, 6 to 7:30 p.m. We'll listen to Robin Wall Kimmerer narrate her New York Times bestseller, Braiding Sweetgrass. We'll sit fireside and listen to portions of this New York Times bestseller each week and then discuss. Admission is free for this and refreshments available with donation. Birdseed Cookies and Wreaths, Saturday, January 11th, 1 to 3 p.m. Learn the technique of creating birdseed treats for your backyard birds, appropriate for ages 12 years and up. Please call to register, $20 per person. Winter Botany Sunday on January 12th. That's for the time of 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. $65 with scholarships available for those who need it. Join local expert botanist Richard Mandelbaum at Mimicking Environmental Education Center for a day of winter plant and tree identification. Registration is through the presenter, local herbalist Richard Mandelbaum. Call Meek for details. Nature Tots, that starts Fridays, January 17th, 10 to 11 a.m. Nature Tots, this is a 6-week program for children ages 2 to 4 years old, accompanied by a caregiver. Learn about nature in a fun, activity-centered environment. Then we have a paint and sip scheduled for Saturday, January 18th, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. This one is $40 per person. You must register though by Friday, January 10th, which is coming up, so we can buy supplies. Climate Change 2025. This is scheduled for Sunday, January 12th, 2 to 3 p.m. Join Professor Walt Jean from SUNY Orange as he discusses the state of climate change and its ongoing effects. This event is free. Birds and Bird Feeders, Sunday, January 19th, 1 to 3 p.m. Learn which seeds attract specific species and which are not as beneficial. Then create a feeder from a milk jug. Family friendly, admission is $5. And lastly, Winter Festival will be Saturday, February 22nd, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Join us for a fun-filled day of winter activities and food. Dress for the weather. And if you have any questions, call Meek for details on all these programs. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. And also, all this stuff will be on our website and also the Meeks website. Anybody else have any reports?
No.
Just to let everyone know, we had 9 loose dogs in December. 2 of them were impounded, 1 was redeemed, and then all the others were reunited with license.
Okay, thanks, Tyler. All right, any announcements? Anybody have any announcements coming up? Kind of quiet after all the stuff that happened during the holidays. All right, next is public comment. 3 minutes each individual. Anything, any new business? Anybody interested in any new business?
The
Okay.
only other announcement, I'm sorry, the announcement I would have is that our historian has been under the weather. So
Oh, yes.
everybody should keep her in your thoughts and prayers.
Yes, Verdana actually came home today. She called me. She wasn't going to make it tonight, but she's been in the hospital for 2 weeks. So, but she's feeling a lot better. Go ahead, Lori.
So I have a few announcements here from the library. First, our next meeting of Sci-Fi with the Science Guy, Forbidden Planet, January 16th. We serve popcorn. So while I was at the library before, Cheryl said, "Are you going to the meeting?" Yeah, well, here, read all this. If you have a library card, you can get the free passes at the library for attractions. They've just added the 9/11 Memorial and Museum, Motorcyclopedia Museum, Bethel Woods Museum, Hyman Valley Museum, the Mohawk Preserve, and Dia in Beacon. So, anybody interested? I'll leave a few of the flyers out over here.
Thanks, Lori. Anybody else have anything? Okay. Brittany, you have anybody online?
I do not.
Okay. Just give everybody a heads up. We also will be getting back into the short-term rentals here in the next couple of weeks. So we'll try and get that going. And after the holidays, we've been kind of building apartments, been busy, and we've been, with the holidays and stuff. So hopefully we'll get that started again by the end of the month. All right, try and get that one done. Next, we're gonna go into executive session for council. So can I get a motion to go into executive? Motion by Tyler,
Second.
second by John Roofer. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we'll be back in a few minutes.
Oh, still only 7 o'clock. You did good. They enjoyed it so much. They stayed.
Okay, we're back. Sorry for the little delay. Can I get a motion to return from the executive session?
Motion, to. Yes, come back with a, close out the.
Motion by Peter,
Executive.
Second.
second by John Roofer. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, there won't be any action on anything that we just did, so any executive session, so. Can I get a motion to adjourn? Motion by Tyler, second by Gary. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thanks everybody for coming. We'll see you.